it's Celine. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've done a video, mainly because I haven't really bought anything, but also my excuse to myself is that I was waiting for 514 to do this video. So on my channel, I've done a Tutacom collection. It's still not my full collection, and I'll probably update that sometime soon if anyone still wants to see that. But since today is 514 here, I decided to show my full Monsta X album collection, and I'll just basically show you whatever is on my bookshelf. So everything is a little bit packed right now. I am working on getting a new bookcase, but IKEA is taking forever to ship, so that's one issue. But yeah, I'll be showing you everything that I have album wise, even though, I mean, you guys probably already know their whole discography. I just wanted to show you guys my little bookshelf, and I'll only be showing you this half because that is everything that I have related to Monsta X. I will start off with the left side. The left side is probably my favorite side, and then we'll move on to the right side. The right side also has a little bit of the boys because I wanted to keep my alt groups in these two shelves, but I'll only be focusing on Monsta X also on this shelf. Okay, so let's start off with the basics. So this side of the shelf has all these smaller albums. Yeah, I decided to put all the smaller albums here and all the larger items on the other side. Most of Monsta X albums are around this size, so that is why I kept it here. I technically could put We Are Here over here and move these, but I don't think I want to do that. So that is what is there. So starting from here, we have the Clan Part 1 Lost. And then we have the Clan Part 2. This is the Guilty version. And then I have the Innocent version. I have a signed Changyun one. I bought this off of eBay and I showed it in one of my hauls before. But this one I have on display, so it does not go in there. And then we have The Code, which is one of my favorite Monsta X albums. So that one is Decode version. This one is Protocol Terminal version. And this is an OT7 signed promo album. And I got this off of a seller on Instagram, and you can tell it's promo because of the sticker. And this album means the absolute world to me. I am so happy to have an OT7 album. So here is my signed OT7 Monsta X album. And then I tried to organize it by era as well. So the next one would be Are You There? We Are Here. Version 1 is just not here. Then we have Follow. I'm missing one lyric book still, but it hasn't been a priority for me. But I will get it eventually. Then we have Fantasia X and Fatal Love here. So that is everything right there. So as I mentioned, we have the last version of We Are Here. And then of course we have the beautiful albums. The beautiful albums also aren't fitting on the shelf, so I have them piled up. But here we have the beautiful version. I had never thought that I would actually fully collect a full set of albums, but here we are. And then I have this signed Kihyun beautiful album. This is the Brilliant version, and the plastic covering is really bad. I need to order the other types, the magazine cover types, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. This one I bought through Macari. Unfortunately, this album is pretty damaged, so that is why I don't really touch this album. And then the last one I have is the B-side version, super pretty. This was actually the first beautiful album that I got from a friend, so it means a lot to me. I love it. And then the last thing that goes on top of the albums right here is the Monsta X Montories. I regret not getting the signed one so bad. It's been resold on Mercari a couple times, but then once I finally saw one, I just decided to snatch it because I really wanted it. And I watched it for the first time, I think early this year or late last year, and it was so cute. So if you guys are able to still get your hands on one from a reseller, I highly recommend getting one for your collection. I absolutely love all the content that's on here. So yeah, that is what goes over here on my bookshelf. And then we just have the Tutacom stress ball over there. And then I have my Danigom acrylic Tutacom keyring right here. And then we have Changyun's keyring from their 2021 season's greetings. And then over here I have Minhyuk. This was the acrylic keyring that came with one of the Tutacom pre-order gifts. So basically that is how the back portion of my bookshelf is organized. I cannot wait until I get my new bookshelf. And then we're going to move on to what I usually put right here. We are trying to make the most of the space that we have. So then I have the 2 Rush albums, and I just put them over here because they fit perfectly in this little crevice. So that is where they go. And then we have all the Connect albums. For the longest time, I had issues getting version one, but I also put them over here because they fit perfectly in this little crevice. So that is where I put all these smaller albums. And I think apparently the new album for One of a Kind is probably going to be this size, one of these two sizes, maybe an in between. So that'll be really, really interesting. I'll probably put it on the right side of my bookshelf, or maybe I'll just move some of these to the right side of my bookshelf. But yeah, so that's really interesting. I was kind of hoping more for this style. I don't really like a small square photo book. I don't know. I just find that kind of strange. So yeah. So that's that. There we have Rush and then the Connect. And then we have the All About Love albums. So this is my sealed member version. I have a Hyungwon version. I almost bought Shownews as well, but honestly, I don't need like 5 All About Love albums. So there's that. And then this copy is my unsealed version. This is the one that I got from Barnes & Noble's meet and greet. So that was why I opened this one first. And then I just have my sealed copy from the tickets that I got for the tour that we have no idea when it's happening. So yeah, I have 2 sealed and 1 unsealed. And honestly, I really want to unseal another one because All About Love is one of my favorite albums from them. I just love all the songs so much, and it's probably one of my most listened to albums. I love All About Love so much. So what happens next is this goes over here for display, and then this Changyun one goes over here. I know a lot of things end up getting blocked on my bookshelf, which is going to have to do for now. Like, you're totally not even going to see this in a second, but we will make do until I get my new bookshelf. And then I have 2 of their Japanese albums. So for their Japanese albums, I don't collect singles just because, you know, they're all jewel cases and I feel like there's no point in collecting those. So I only collect their full albums. So I have Flavors of Love on the way. So I'm really excited for that. And then we have my beloved most prized possession. We have my Changyun side Polaroid, which I have shown before in my Tutakam unboxing. And then I just have Danny Gom and Bebe Gom's figurines over here on the sides. And then I like to put the mini Mondongi light stick on here just as a little decoration. A lot of friends ask me, what do I do with my mini light sticks? And I only do this with Monsta X and my Blackpink one because I opened my Blackpink mini light stick. But I just like to display them here because they're like, why do you need a mini one? I don't know. I wouldn't like have the heart to put it on a bag or something in case it like gets scratched, so I feel like that's the best way for me to display it. And then from like a Japan event, like their cafe store or something, I have this little adjustable bracelet, and this is Changyun's version, I for I am, and then you have like the little MX squiggly face, so I put that bracelet over here as well. And then I keep my Danny Gom animal costume version right here. So that is one side of my shelf. And I'm pretty happy with it because my favorite things are what's displayed. Okay, moving on to the right side of my shelf. I know I said that the left side was my favorite, but there are also many, many things that I love on this side. So let me deconstruct this so that we can start off with the stuff in the back. So this is the other side of my bookshelf. This is the right side, and we're just going to focus from here to here because the right side is for the boys. So here I have most of my photo books for Monsta X. So we have the Siesta and Calma photo books, which I love so much. I can't wait until Monsta X do another photo book. And then we have Temperature here. Temperature doesn't look like anything, but we do have the Temperature photo book, which I absolutely love. Temperature has some of my favorite photos ever. Like, the Temperature photo book will always be superior. I just love it so much. And then we have the Memories in November photo book, which I also can't believe that I have, and I love the photos there so much. Kihyun has pink hair, and then Wonho has his blue tips, like literally my favorites. So there we have that. And then we have Trespass over here, and then I have my 2 Shine Forevers, and then starting from here is all Wonho. So we have version 1, 2, and 3. I kept the albums in the packaging because I have no idea what I would do with those stupid bags, so they're in here. And then we have Love Synonym right here, which I love so much. I love the packaging so much more, and look how thick they look. And then on this side I have my tour videos. So here we have the 2018 Monsta X World Tour, the Connect in Seoul. This is the Kino version. So usually that just goes right there. And speaking of kinos, this one is their 2019 World Tour. We Are Here in Seoul. That now goes right here. Like I said, limited space, so no matter what happens, everything gets blocked. And then I have my signed Changyun Fantasia X album. This was from M-Wave. Let me put the rest of the things that normally go back there, and then we'll continue from what is normally on the front. Okay, so then we have the Monsta X 2021 Seasons Greetings. I just keep the box in this section because I have nowhere else to put it. But I do want it to be with my Monsta X collection, so there that is. And to make it a little bit more balanced with the left side of my bookshelf, I do have a Juhan Tutokom keychain over there, and then a Changyun one right here. And these are so cute. I love them so much. And then I normally put my light stick right here, and I have these two Tutokom postcards. So this one was a freebie, and then this one was also a gift from Tutokom when they had their sales. But I usually have Danigom on display, and on the light stick you have that little slot where you can put photo cards, so I just stick it right there. And then I have a Polaroid of my friends and I at the We Are Here in LA tour, so this I put over here on the side. And then I have this Polaroid that I really love of Changyun. This was from the FanCon this year for Monsta X University, so I printed this out, and that just goes on the side as well. I try to make sure that you can still see Danigom. And then I have one of my favorite Monsta X items. This is Changyun's bracelet from the FanCon last year home party, so I just keep that on display over here. I know, I try to fit a lot of stuff to display, and yet my bookshelf is super tiny. And then I have my little Juhan Tutokom bear, and he just sits right here. And then on to more kinos. So I have the Follow kino right here, and originally I didn't collect kinos for the albums, but I wanted the photo cards. And then we have Fantasia X, and these actually make a really good base for me to like stack things on, so I'm really happy about like the whole placement of everything for now. And then lastly we have Fatal Love, and that goes right here. And I'm so sad that Fatal Love only included one random member's photo card, so if One of a Kind has a kino, Starship, please don't do that again. And then lastly I have this little photo frame that just goes right here. The top photo is me, Changyun, and Kihyun from the Barnes & Noble's photo event, and then the bottom is Juhan's Polaroid from the Tutokom Neutroland release. So I really like that Polaroid of him as well. He looks so cute, and I love him in that like mustardy yellow suit. But all in all, that is everything that I have in my Monsta X album collection and photo book collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that I didn't really go too much in depth over any of the items, but if there's anything that you guys would want to see from me next time regarding Monsta X or my collection, please let me know. I know I didn't show any of my photo cards, but that's because I'm waiting on my last few Changyun photo cards to arrive, so I don't want to show it until then because my photo card binder is kind of a mess. I will have another video very soon, and I will also be doing a video showing the bottom two cubes of my bookshelf. So that was a little sneak peek of what you can expect to see in the bottom two shelves. Please look forward to Monsta X's comeback that is happening on June 1st, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!